Hello, everyone. So we are back to doing the Thursday off the shelf, and this week we're gonna do just this piece of paper. Now, actually, the cover fell off of Half Blood Prince, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. But yeah, so I don't have all the other two copies of Goblet Fire and Order of the Phoenix, so kind of just want to do physical ones first, and then we'll go back and I'll do a special review that won't be off the shelf for those. But anyways, anywho, look at this. Look at this thing. It's huge. It's like a pamphlet. It's like I'm reading how to be a Buddhist or something. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. I mean, at the other books that we've done so far, these are now kind of in a series. So of course, um, I really liked it to this point. I mean, this is the sixth book. I mean, you've probably read like 5,000 pages at this point, or something crazy. I don't like books that are super crazy long, to be honest. Back then I had the time, but now there's no way I could have read all these. But yeah, this one's a really great one. I mean, that whole where he was using different spells, um, whatever his name was, Slug something. That professor was pretty cool. That he actually kind of gave him. He kind of became Harry's favorite student. The beginning stuff, that train scene. Maybe that was just in the movie. But yeah, I mean, I'm really liking this. That Felix, whatever, that thing where you can go back in time or something. It was really some cool stuff in here. Malfoy is really becoming a scumbag. I think he's already dropped out of school by then or something. Maybe that's the next one. But anyways, I mean, he was like, there's like 19 chapters. Oh, circled Dubby. Yeah, looks like that's all I circled. Anyways, I mean, W returns, stuff like that. I mean, you continue on with the same plot point, um, but, you know, you kind of expand on this world. You do world building even more. You kind of do the more Dumbledore. Then, of course, the Dumbledore thing, where, he dies, not expecting. Actually, show the author. Her ass was, like, literally homeless at one point. And then she wrote, and then she, like, the first Harry Potter series was pretty cool, but now that we have Fantastic Beasts, like, that's totally a money grab. I totally lost any respect for her. The new trailer looks pretty cool, but, I mean, it's got Johnny Depp, so it's gonna flop. Anything Johnny Depp's in, like, immediately just explodes in horribleness. Oh, circled something else. Dumbledore's pocket. Yeah, that whole scene was pretty bad when they try to do the Horcrux thing, and then it turns out that it was for nothing, and Dumbledore gets killed by Snape. Snape is like Itachi kind of, a little bit, but obviously yeah, no bad background. It's just kind of like the double spy thing. But it's pretty interesting, the dynamics and stuff, and then like look at this though comparatively. Look at this. Boom. This has like this length. Boom. This is like so much fatter. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, this story that keeps progressing and keeps going is a really interesting one. An interesting dynamic. We'll be doing next week. Will be the last off the shelf for Harry Potter, which is sad but kind of cool because we've been doing it for a while, like many weeks, and it'd be nice to get back to doing like a roast. Maybe I could get all the Spiderwick and just roast the series, or you know what? I am for sure gonna roast this book. You see this American short story? We had to read this for the class that I actually am in still, but we don't even use this book, and I'm glad because it is a hunk of shit. Like, talk about, it's hit or miss. Some of the kids in my class that end up writing stories, if they're really, really good, or some of them are. But, like look at this. That's the only good story in the whole thing. Yeah, it's seriously just a heaping pile of shit. And when we do a roast of it, it is going to be live. Not live stream, but like live. Like, I'm just going to just tear through it. So, yeah, look out for that next week. Or next week. And yeah, we'll probably finish the Harry Potter series at some point for the reviews. But yeah, until I do that. Peace.